Welcome back again. This is Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. My name is Sage Babalola. We're still doing news analysis, only this time you do your own analysis, and I'm sitting here as a scribe, taking note and taking account of the opinions that you have. It's Open Mic Thursday. You are the analyst. You are the one that tells us what you want to talk about. You're the one whose opinion we have to abide by. And so from now up until 9:45 a.m., we will take all your contributions, and the phone lines are surprisingly, well, not so surprisingly, already buzzing. I know that we still maintain that level of enthusiasm when it comes to speaking about national issues, and I'm glad that you always choose this platform as your platform of choice to air your opinions. But for the sake of those who probably do not understand how the system works, please allow me some 2 minutes to highlight what we do on Mainland Focus. Now, typically on Mainland Focus, we would have selected about 2 stories from the plethora that we addressed early in the day. But because today is Open Mic Thursday, you can pick any story of your choosing, even something that happened on Monday. You can decide to bring it back. Think of it as a recap of everything that has happened throughout the course of the week, and maybe you were unable to call in that moment to air your opinion, or your message was not read, or whatever the case might have been, and you still want to share that opinion. This is the perfect opportunity for you to do so. Now, we have multiple channels through which you can reach us. We do have the phone line, and the number that you call if you'd like to speak directly is 0913 6000 410. The phone line again, 0913 6000 410. That number, you can also send a text message. So if you don't use a phone that has access to internet service and all that, you can send a direct text message to that same number that you call. But for those who are WhatsApp people, you prefer to use WhatsApp, the number that you send your WhatsApp message to is 0913 6000 430. There's a slight difference. Instead of 410, is 430 for WhatsApp only. 0913 6000 430. We also are accommodating WhatsApp call. We understand that the tariff is unbearable and you might not have enough airtime to call directly, but you have data. You can call via WhatsApp. I'll be more than happy to take your contributions as well. 0913 6000 430. We're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube, which means that you can send me a message using those platforms. It's right there. Just send your message, and you join us on Facebook at Mainland 98.3 FM. Just join the live stream, and it gives you the option of sending a message under that live stream at Mainland 98.3 FM. It's Open Mic Thursday, and we spoke about quite a number of things, from the fraud within the NNPCL, according to the EFCC boss Olukoyede, and how mind-boggling some of these revelations have been. I mean, there's an individual who allegedly is buying an entire estate in Iceland. He talks about the legal restrictions when it comes to prosecuting these individuals, and he's asking that the National Assembly criminalizes unexplained wealth. So if you are within public service and for some reason you're splurging money left and right, you have properties in different core money from, especially if you are in public service. There's also the very big conversations about how they're strict. We just resolved our issue recently, so I don't even understand why this is happening. Even Canada, of course, the United States of America, the restrictions are so being accompanied, and if you're over 45, you must have at least 10 with a number of these countries. But then again, it had integrity in the eye of these other countries. Maybe this would not have been the case. If anything, people will be begging to come to our country because we have everything that should make us the #1 destination in. Like, let me first read the messages we got on Facebook early in the day so I can pay attention to the newest ones. I'll start taking your phone calls in just a minute. So on Facebook earlier, when it has become ghastly, a majority of Nigerians are in excruciating pain and they're dying slowly but surely. Many can no longer provide a square meal for themselves, and how long is this agony supposed to last? Our leaders are living flamboyantly. They're not feeling the pain of the masses, and they have refused to cut down high cost of governance. Where do we go from here? All right, Benjamin Ise also sent a message earlier in the day, says, good morning, Sage and Fuad. I don't know why the federal government is pushing back for visa restriction being posed by other countries. Other countries own their country and can decide who comes in and how long a visitor can stay in their country. What I expect the federal government to do is to make Nigeria attractive. That will bring laws bigger than Nigeria law. If you don't know, there's Wike, there's Yahaya Bello, there's Kyari, the former CEO of NNPCL, and even all the ex-presidents. You can quote me wrong. Benjamin from Shogunle message earlier. Hello, members of higher institution. In my own view, the low cutoff mark will bring down the standard of a second. that double admission or matriculation is illegal. Can the spokesperson for JAMB tell us where that is written in the country's constitution? The body should stop frustrating the candidate. Finally, for the sake of deceiving the president that the country's economy is on the right path, can you give reasons why Nigerians were snubbed and excluded from the trade talks organized by President Donald Trump? As if that was all, foreign countries are now dishing out stiffer conditions to get visa to travel out of the country. God bless Nigeria. Tᴜɪ̀nᴜ from the community. John Bernard Prince, good morning, Madam Sage and my brother Fouad. The way forward for ADC is Atiku playing a fatherly role. Besides that, the ADC will just die a natural death before 2027. Have a blessed day. Temple from Arikbo is the author of that message. All right. Now I can take the most recent messages, and I would actually start with phone calls. Tell me your name, tell me where you are calling from, and let's get straight into the conversation. You have 1 minute for your subject. All right.
Yeah, my Zimbabwe is telling the whole world that restrict fiscal restriction on Nigeria. Number one, they have ambassadors here. They are aware that Nigeria is the headquarters of poverty in the world now. We are being ranked among 10 weakest in the world. Number two, Nigeria is known for corruption. Nigeria is the headquarters of corruption in the world. They all have ambassadors. They are aware of all here. Number two, there is this saying that an ugly person is an ugly person. So who will allow? You read this one thing in newspaper this morning that former secretary to federal government, Babashon Lawal, said that some APC government happening. I can't doubt it. I wish them well. Let them come together. There's this saying in Yoruba that in your PDP, the same thing. That is what they're going to do to this terrible.
All right. I mean, come on. I feel like it's. Thank you. You too.
What of my friend Fouad?
It's doing great. Thank you for asking.
Very good. Madam Sage.
Yes.
This is Barrister Peter Oku, and I'm calling from Maryland. To reform and restructure the nation's political space. What I mean by that is that this just for 2010, this term, we must restructure this country politically because our country is drifting like a ship in the Atlantic Ocean. If we don't save our ship, we are going to have a shipwreck. And 250 million Nigerians will drown in the seas. We must, yes, God forbid, we must have a complete restructuring. The politics we are playing now is an upside-down politics. That is not how democracy is working in other times. We are playing democracy of what we have now is people come and loot public treasure. And they keep looting. And the trouble is only...
Thank you, Barrister. Thank you so much. Thank you for calling. You have a beautiful day. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Thanks. How are you, my daughter?
Hi. How are you?
I hope you dreamt of me.
I didn't even get enough sleep, honestly. If you're watching the live stream, you saw me choking.
No worry. Now, one day I will just appear in that your Maryland. You will see me.
You should come, actually.
I will come.
Nice to see you.
Yes, you will take me for lunch.
No problem.
You see, even a Ribadu voice is not security tough. Is that how to talk? A security man. No, they will put him and give me one security job. So it's not because you're a police. Your disposition, it counts. Like me, Madam Missy, many people think I'm a police officer or I'm a military retired person. Because when I talk to you with precision. Talk to you. This issue of every country slamming Nigeria as if we are nobody. Because there are no representatives, there are no ambassadors. There was a time we hear, they've interviewed the FFK, they've interviewed the Reno, this mockery guy. They are going for this thing, they are going to ambassador. Up to now, it even comes to the fore. And look at Iran the other day. Our people that ran there to the embassy, nobody there, and nobody is talking. And you're telling me that cities today, 30 cities is $1 in Ghana.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's take another phone call. 09136000410.
Morning, ma. Thank you. I think my own view about the 2027 election is that this President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has a very slim chance to win if all things being equal, according to Peter Osifo. That is one tangible thing this man has won. Tax reform, all those things. See, if you fail to put food on the table of a Nigerian, they see your government as a failure. You understand? And I was so infrastructure sage. Apart from this, even as this Calabar coastal something they are building, they borrow money to do it too.
All right. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, my name is Pete. The opposition party is coming together under ADC. I think they have started to fail again. And I, for one, I'll be very happy if they give the president's Labour Party, PDP, and the rest are a little bit disgruntled now and disintegrated. They are disorganized. And we cannot say that any of these parties are viable parties for 27 and beyond. So that the hypothesis of Professor Pasu told me, that is the shadow government, should come to play. And it will become a theory in the presidential system of government, because there's nothing like that in the presidential system of government. We only have it in parliamentary system of government. And I feel insist that with what is going on now, there's no vacancy in Aso come 2027 because they are highly disorganized. Is it Atiku that will become their presidential candidate, or who? Because he's the person that is organizing this coalition for any other person but obedient. But how obedient or how organized is he to be himself? Labour Party does not even want to get to have him now, because they are giving him 48 hours to resign from Labour Party and face ADC. Yet there's nothing from him at the moment. So we don't know where these ADC people are going. And they are saying that it is ADC that is disorganizing the morning, Sister.
Good morning to you.
Yes, it's calling. He said something which we need to. The issue of coalition is an open mind. And on the line, I can see it. Our brothers are promoting some agenda. And this agenda may not fly. Why? Among all that personally I feel. But because of this noise, we need to take our time so that it will not look like a tribal issue. The North, they are there, they are watching. And you know the sentiment of the North concerning religion, not to talk of Southeastern. We are Easterner. So we need to play it low. Do it on issues which Obi represents and which I support. Having said that, those allegations, they are in the public domain. I leave it to you.
Thank you for calling. Thank you. I'm sorry. It's just I realize that you speak a little slow. That's why I give you more time, but you're speaking for almost 3 whole minutes. So I'm sorry. You can send the rest of the contribution via WhatsApp so other people can have an opportunity to speak as well. This is Open Mic Thursday on Mainland 98.3 FM or the Sound of Lagos, and we are taking your feedback. Tell us what it is that is at the top of your mind. Tell us something that you want the rest of the world to pay attention to. Tell us something that is of national importance that you think we're not paying a lot of attention to and you want to bring it to the fore. This is an opportunity for you to do so. Please, when you call, let me know what your name is. Let me know what part of Lagos or what part of the country you're calling from, and you have 1 minute for your submission this morning. I'll take another phone call. 09136000410 is the
From Oba.
welcome.
Yes, talking about the visa restrictions. We are here when Nigeria is named among the poorest nations being compared to Yemen, Sudan, and make sure that U.S. citizens will be looking for Nigerian visa. It is the way you lay your bed. That is how the strangers will lie on it. If your bed is so rough, they will lie on it softly. That's the way we are, because they know that they come to their countries like monkeys, looking for ripe bananas. Because Trump once said that, and exactly Nigerians, that used to be an epitome of medical health. Let me say even industry, because you have different technical health experts coming from all over the world to work there. Now, what can you make of that structure now? So we have the likes of Kojo, we have the likes of Oswaldin. The same politicians ruin all these companies and they make it obsolete. And now why are they pushing back?
Thank you.
Let them free this country.
Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Morning to you too. Hello.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Madam M쏘ɪᴜᴜ. I am calling from our Lagos.
Welcome.
Actually, what I can classify this is what the current government is signified. Because in the history of Nigeria, and at the end of the day, now all over TV, and the government doesn't even touch the life of Nigerian people. What the government only to just appoint this or appoint this person tomorrow, come out and score goal. They should prepare and play that ball come 2027 and make sure that this government will kick out of all. If not, if Nigeria continue with this man for 8 years, there will be nowhere to come.
Yes. Ooh, we have quite a lot. I'm sorry, pardon me. Let me just sieve through these messages here. All right. WhatsApp. We have good morning. Adigboyega. He says President Trump's response or statement to the Liberian president might sound or appear ridiculous, but the Liberian president became a global model and a case study for all leaders for the world to emulate. He demonstrated exceptionally emotional intelligence and strategic thinking by remaining calm and composed, focusing on the bigger picture. You would have given us context so people understand the message you're sending. Thank you. Thank you. We have good morning everyone in the studio. Please, I would like to beg Lagos State with their so-called local government election coming up on Saturday that they should give us peace. I see it as a waste of time because no one will risk Mayor from Mikotuigbe. You know that I cannot read that message and I don't know why you still decided to send it. I'm moving on to other messages. Hello, Mainland FM. It's glaring that the present ruling party has not come to task. Thought his forceful resignation was because of the court case surrounding an alleged bribery collection, but it is to our greatest surprise that he has just been appointed as the chairman, Board of Federal Airport Authority. Is this the way to fight corruption? Finally, if giving Peter Obi the party presidential ticket will be based on him distributing dollars to party ESCO members during the party primary, it will be a great disaster for Nigerians. If he doesn't get the ticket, not even now that they're facing visa barrier with other foreign countries, president of Nigeria, because Atiku and Obi will divide their vote again, just like what happened in 2023. Some are a candidate and get a president that will look after our need and give us subsidy in food, fuel, and light, and let the judiciary in getting the best from us. Let God help and heal our land. Dave from First Stack. Okay. We have good morning crew. Renatu's antics are amusing, but it seems he has lost touch. Do you mean Ribadu? I think you mean Ribadu. But it seems he has lost touch with reality. Instead of lecturing us on appreciating Tinubu's rhetoric, he should focus on his role as National Security Advisor. It's time for him to stop acting as a government mouthpiece and address the pressing issues of economic and security failures that plague our nation. Ifeanyi from Igondo there is the author of that message. Good morning, Mainland Radio. I'm Stevie Kelly from Maryland. No Ribadu should talk to the Marines. Someone should tell him that every Nigerian knows that Tinubu is a political godfather. There's more reason why the ADC coalition as a formidable party's achievement since he assumed office as National Security Advisor. For me, he has been a square peg in a round hole. It's unfortunate. Bayo Nonuga came from a place of jittery. Stevie Kelly from Maryland. Good morning, Mainland Focus. Countries are tightening their immigration policies against Nigeria. It's not far-fetched from the bad leadership bedeviling the country. There's no country that allows massacres of people and corruption, and you will want to welcome such a people into your country. South Africa is visa-free to Ghana, but not to Nigeria. Aside the xenophobia suffered from them, the last I checked, why is the president taking mountainous loans from Lagos-Calabar Road Project, whereas it's an international quota? Wale from Bagada there with recommendations. Okay. Awala Christopher from Shogunle says, the killing in Anambra State is disturbing. The primary duty of the government is protection of life and property, but unfortunately there is not so much political will from the center to fight criminality across Nigeria. With the worsening economy, it may get out of hand. They now focus on election come 2027 instead of them to focus on good governance. That's too bad. All right. Hello.
Hey, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you.
How are you this morning? We thank God for another day. My name is Andrew.
Yes, welcome.
David Umahi, Kalu, all of them who are supporting this president. Does that really make sense? Because we have so many Easterners, politicians who are supporting this man. I think if you ask me, Sage, let me be very sincere with you. Obi needs Atiku. Atiku needs Obi. Without Obi, Atiku cannot win. As they are influenced by, then Obi supporters, they are organic. They don't give them anything. These are the two differences. And if Atiku should support Obi from the north, he will draw his supporters. Obi will win. If Obi supports Atiku, Atiku will win. But my own advice is that Atiku, with his age now, by 2027 he will be 81. That is my candid opinion. If not, what happened in 2023 will happen. Some people will come and be telling us that Obi must deputize for Atiku. It's not compulsory. I agree, both of them, they need each other. But nobody should come and be telling me that Obi that has no structure, Obi that started less than 1 year, he even gathered 6.1 million. And that's 6.
That's not the time to pick up another topic. Okay, hello. Good morning.
Oh, sorry, I will come back. I'll come back.
Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning to you.
Hello?
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Madam Stage, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, this is Samuel calling from Yodu.
Welcome.
Ambassadors. Let's ask ourselves, eating food is politics. Going to the mosque is politics. Going to any gathering is politics. Going for a burial is politics. What do you expect with that kind of person as a president? He doesn't know the time to play politics. Whether he's sleeping, he's playing politics. See, it is a game 2026. When he will appoint them, definitely he wants them to work for him. Now they should campaign for him after 2027, before 2027. But there's no need for any ambassadors again. That's the game. I want people to understand that. And
you sound
another
so
thing.
You sound so sad.
It's a game. It's a politics they are playing. I'm telling you. Take it from me. See, for Ribadu, right from onset himself, I see him as more of a politician than a security person. Look at who recommends the appointment of Matawali and the other man as Minister of Defense, two of them.
as a chief security advisor to the president. If the president make that kind of appointment.
Very much. Thank you. Thank you. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
I'm saying this, the opposition should not underrate in performance or what? Or is it in the security to rig election or what? What are you even telling us? So don't just come and say they should not underrate the president. They should tell us what he has performed. If not, the man is going political president. Tell me what he has done, what he has been able, and you yourself, what have you been able to do as far as security is concerned? And those who are saying the country, but in the interim, I mean, right now, Atiku also has his ambition. But for Obi alone to stand that thing and win, it is.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much for your call. We appreciate you. Hello. All right, do make it back if that was you. 091360000410 is the number to dial. WhatsApp is 091360000430. We're live on Facebook and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. This is Open Mic Thursday.
We need to say the facts one. If look, during the Obasanjo time, Obasanjo monetized this issue of our leaders, where we are going. So I can't ask myself on this democracy we are running. Is it favoring us? And this is exactly where we are. You understand? So they are the people that, Commonwealth Secretary came out. You understand? I am going to he came out. You see people came out. These are people of integrity, not this composition of the people, our officer. The people in Nigeria in abroad, in diaspora. Now, let's ask ourselves, those days, going to abroad is not a priority. Everything is here. You understand? But our leaders mess up this country. It made us, Nigeria to be useless.
Thank you for calling. Thank you so much.
The result of our leaders.
Thank you for calling. Hello.
Good morning to you, Lady Shake.
Good morning to you.
Thank you, my dear. So please, by the law, for them to have the power to we want to clean this country. And somebody is at the embassy, they are working. All those people arrested now, after this investigation by the ICPC, EFCC, the next stage, the court of the battle was the EFCC chairman. And I know this one is working hard there. So for me, I ask for special court that can any corrupted cases to be between 1 or 2 years. But in now, we know our problems, but how to tackle it is the key. That's why I only go myself. I only provide solution. The solution to if there are millions, try them in a very short time. But you are time working 20 years, how are we going to start? The civil servant, they are making a lot of money out of us. But anyone caught to be tried. EMC, they are tried. Look at Yabelu now. After security, it's moving right. Look at that aviation minister that give us fake plane in Nigeria. After security, it's moving right. Look at this. What are we talking about?
Thank you.
We must help Nigeria.
Just go back to reading Facebook message. The truth of the matter is that Nigeria's economy is in shambles and Nigerians need to tighten their belt to our situation. Nigerians are trembling over the uncertainty of the future. Everything has risen except remuneration. Leadership is commitment, responsibility and integrity. Why can't they cut down the high cost of governance in this country? Obi is apparently competent to be the president of Nigeria, but the truth is Obi does not have the political capability like Atiku to beat President Tinubu in the forthcoming presidential. Alex Solomon sends that particular message. We have put sugar in his mouth and spit it out. Note that the secretly working sage for Lady Mo and the entire Mainland FM crew on my open mic on the coalition. If they want lesser evil, let's go for Atiku Abubakar. But if they want a new public fund, same as WK, the son of the general manager turned general overseer of all companies in Nigeria, boasting about a Rolls Royce. This, among other flamboyant lifestyle, is the reason they are afraid to be out of power. On NNPCL or NNPC corruption, what exactly is new? Okay, that's what the messages that we got on Facebook. We have a few on WhatsApp as well. Let me just take this opportunity to read them. We have good. Oh no, let me take this one. President Bola Tinubu cannot fight corruption for obvious reasons. Kenneth from K2. Okay, we have good morning mainland crew. I don't know why some of us are failing to see the reality. Obi is competent to be president, but the truth is that Lucia. Then to St. Lucia. Okay. Hello, Mainland FM. The NIN verification platform has been down nationwide since last week, despite assurances from the NIMC that it was resolved. This has Okay, I visited the service provider office to register my 5G router, but was told it could not be done due to the outage with no essential service, as many livelihood depend on it. Have a good day. Kayode Omotosho from Lawansin. All right, thank you. Our leaders have rubbished the image of the country. The diplomatic relations with other countries is nothing to write home about, and that's why countries are giving Nigeria conditions. If our so-called leaders are sensitive to the plight of their citizens, who's even ready to travel out of the country? Chigozie from Apapa. We have good morning, Sage and Fuad. I was expecting the essay to the president to lash America and other countries for their travel restriction. I don't blame people at Aso Rock and his environ because they feed fat. They have solar. People are dying who will come and say the economy is improving. I'm upset if I am from Ashishe. We have here, good morning, Sage. One question we really want to ask Wike and his supporters. What was Wike's worth before he ventured into politics? What are the names of the companies and businesses he operates that he can now boast of inexplicable wealth? I pity those, especially the elderly ones who support corruption and never hide their views on radio. Why won't our youth misbehave when the elderly from Agwado Junction sends that one? We have good morning, Sage. We cannot decide for other countries of the world on how their immigration policy should be. Make your own country a better place for your people, and the wave of going out of the country to seek greener pasture will drastically reduce. Have good morning, presenter. Until local government elections are taken away from SIEC, governors and political parties will continue not exempted from the hand-picking game, and the self-acclaimed messiah called Peter Obi did say a single letter to condemn the irregularities. Nigerians are not ready for the growth of the country. That one. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
It remains for the opposition party to coordinate themselves very well. Then Nigerians will make their choice. If you know that you are enjoying the government, what the present government is doing well, then you vote for them. They don't even need too much campaign. It's not about to coming on radio to talk, do why this one come out. If you know that this government favor you, you are eating well, you eat 3 square meal in a day, you achieve something. So that means you vote for them. So they don't need too much talk on this issue. It's a coalition, they can be able to coordinate themselves very well. I think good morning.
Welcome.
This is Mr. Badimasi from Satellite.
Yes.
And you see, I appreciate what this commission is.
So we're going to need you to please speak up because we can barely hear you.
Okay, this political commission something concerning Peter Obi and Atiku. You see, if they want to chase out Tinubu come 2027, this commission something, they should allow Atiku to lead. Because Atiku is very good in the north, and Obi is good in the south. But Obi cannot believe her in the south. So if they allow Atiku to be the president and the Atiku vice, they can accept that. And he has done a lot of analysis. I really appreciate it. All we do. So that's the issue.
All right. Hello.
Good morning, Madam Babalola. Good morning. Yeah, Julius is my name. I'm calling from Shomoli.
Welcome.
So, see, what we need from this government is not politics. It's governance. Let them give us food on our table. Rice is going up high now. Rice.
Oh, you might need to call us back. Your connection isn't all that great. Hello.
Hello? Madam Fisher, good people saying that, but in our opinion, saying that if Obi stand alone, we will be able to win. If Atiku stand alone, will he be able to win? That is the question we need to ask ourselves. We will need to step down for one so that they will be able to remove APC. That is just what I have this morning. Thank you.
I'm not even sure I got anything that was said, but okay. Thank you too, I guess. We're slowly rounding off conversations. I'll take 2 more phone calls and then I'll just finish with messages. So if you'd like to call, now is the time for you to do so. 09136000410. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Sage, good morning. I'm from Fᴜᴜᴜ.
All right.
Yes. My open mic this morning is because all these names that we are seeing now, they are the old names from military to this thing. We don't need all these things. The only person that is new there is because I don't see anything that look at now the coalition now is the same people that we are hearing their name right from time from 2015 to 2023, 2023 now, they are now going to 2027. The same people, the same set of people that are forming government. Where are the other Nigerians that can help Nigeria to come out into bad economy? Now, Shagari's salary was 50,000 naira. Vice President, 30,000. Senate President, 22,000. Speaker, 20,000. Minister, 16,000. Deputy Speaker, 17,000. Head of Service, 16,000. Deputy Senate, 18,000. How much is the salary of these people now that are ruling us? They are only sitting for a day. Is a budget of a state in Nigeria. And other people are suffering. There is poverty, no food, nothing at all. Look at education, dying off. Countries are giving us conditions how we come to their country. Nobody even talk.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a great
day. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you too. Thank you. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Madam Sage. But honestly, I'm very disappointed. I know he's trying to protect his job, but I will consider a statement of the ordinary power area. Nigeria is not moving forward. Things are going back. And look at the statement. So, what about his own political career? What about his own state of society? And on the issue of coalition party, I think I totally agree with Pastor Ambrose. I think we need to step down and give Obi a competent northern candidate that will back him up so that we can have a better ground. In fact, Nigeria is not presently for one party state. It's not good for democracy. Especially with these people in power, honestly. We need to support them and make Nigeria, a great country. We have to
Good morning.
Nicola calling from Nicola.
Yes.
If ADC nominates you as a presidential candidate, I will vote. Even if they nominate anybody, I will vote because by thunder by fire they must leave that.
Don't you think that's detrimental to us if we're
leave the detriment. That is the nonsense they always give us every time.
Nobody is giving it to us. I'm asking you a question. If you're saying that you don't appreciate the leadership of one administration and then anybody as long as it's not them, don't you think we're digging ourselves into a deeper
Nigerians again this time around? See, let us be virtual. They are not ready to move anything forward. So if better and if we vote anybody in again in the next 4 years and they don't do well, let's vote them in. Let the people have the power. Let us show them we have the power. Okay. If they're not doing well, we vote them out. If we vote anybody in again and they're not doing well, we vote them out again until we get the right people in that power.
Okay. What's the point of removing someone you think is bad only to put another?
My name is Mark. What you and Lady Moore. And if it happened that listening to you people daily, even when I travel outside the state, be deceiving people with propaganda. You can't. Why is it that they are now leaving the object and be chasing the shadow? Each time we talk, they say that you crucify and say, look, we must move this country forward. There are a lot of problems. Nigeria is sick. Nothing is working. And those in power say all is well everywhere. The other travel to the east. APC has destroyed this country. And they continue.
Messages because we need to leave in another 3 minutes. We have a message here. Good morning, Sage. I don't understand why the government appointed a man that has political ambition as the National Security Advisor. Sage, good morning. I wonder why Nigerians are discrediting Atiku and rooting for just Obi, considering his popularity in the north and his financial capacity. Can Obi alone do it? Atiku can take a backseat and support Obi based on his morning mainland FM. Tinubu, we've not seen anything under him. We have good morning, Sage. I want to beg Nigerians to go and collect their voters' card to vote out this present ABC government in 2027. They should dislodge Indi, Anambra and Nigerians generally don't like to be told the truth. They prefer someone like Peter Obi who will sugarcoat everything and give you an assignment to go and verify. Even though Governor Soludo is not doing enough, he told the known gunmen Fulani headsmen is hypocrisy of the highest order. But what do Nigerians want? Just lie. Our views think the coalition was formed by shallow thinkers. For them to form a formidable coalition, causing fear in the ABC, they must have been deep thinkers. All this assumption that they will be fighting between Obi and Atiku must have been envisaged by them before merging, and they know how to handle. Honorable Ahmed Tinubu did not come for good governance but to play dangerous politics. This government has so impoverished the masses, the poor. Dr. Prince from Ojualaba sent that particular They want more women in the house so they can be abusing them. The case of Natasha is that one. And finally, we do have Eziolo by big politicians and not by kid politicians. All right, thank you very much. That's about everything we can take this morning. I think I was able to exhaust to allow for another program. We are going to take a break and then we will continue the conversations here on Mainland FM. Be sure to join the Situation Room at 4. Tomorrow is Town Hall. So this opinion of yours that you were not able to share today, you can share it on Friday on the Situation Room. But yes, still join the Situation Room today by 4 p.m.
You're listening to Mainland 98.3 FM. The sound of Lagos.
Attention all aspiring students.